And we're back. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode here of the Randomized franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode for the Thumpers. We pulled the reverse sweep out of our asses one more time, winning our second title here at the beginning of the Green Nachos League series, dropping Game 1 6-5 to the Swampers, winning a shutout Game 3-0, and then blowing them out in Game 3 8-1 thanks to a crucial error, leading to a second consecutive title for our randomly built franchise. With that, our second ring under our belt. Here's the summary so far. Through 2 seasons, we're 43-21, 2 playoff appearances, and 2 championships. Now comes the tough part here, because it is time for the offseason, and as you know, our team is looking pretty, there's going to be some change. There's going to be some roster turnover this year. Please, rookie pitchers, please, for the love of God. I know, right? Although our pitching staff is kind of young, so I see no reason to move on from a lot of them. Vic Kerr pitched really well in the postseason. I don't think we could get rid of him, but he's the oldest, 26. Gresham Harris pitched solidly throughout the season. I see no reason to get rid of him, although he is slightly overpaid. He's not egregiously overpaid. Sawyer Radical, we're actually paying a little bit over what he's worth, and Miller Bruiser's actually a bit of a discount, so we'll see. But definitely rookie pitchers for the bullpen, definitely. I think that now I finally caught up to what you were saying. Yep, I got there. But yeah, so looking at the roster, looking at stats here, this is for, we'll do regular season here. So Bob Shelton, he did all right in his first season. He wasn't like lights out or world beating kind of. He was just kind of at the top of the lineup. He got on base every once in a while. He drove in a couple runs, hit a homer here or there, but he wasn't like this big offensive guy, which was kind of surprising given his traits, but it is what it is. After the first pitch, he's basically useless unless you're facing a right-hander, and then he's got something for you. Defensively, he's solid. No errors made in the field, but I expected more. Bingo Coffee, solid rookie campaign. Hit over 300, no issues. Chris Flores outshined him, though. He hit 330, hit one more homer. A couple less RBIs, but all in all, Flores had the better season. Now, Aviana Moreno, on the other hand, well, our Bash Blonde, one of our trio of Bash Blondes, 38 years old, going to be now here in this offseason. She dropped in her average from 400 to 312, and she was really showing her age. Regression hit her hard, especially in the fielding department, and she made a lot of errors, 3 of them to be exact, led the team. It's kind of time to let her go. She did come on late in the postseason for us, so that was kind of nice to see, but time to let one of the OGs go. Same with Captain Ariadne Hazard. She's going to be 35, I believe, here in the offseason, maybe 34. Captain had a solid regular season, but again, regression caught up to her as well. She dropped from an A+ down to an A-. Moreno dropped from a B+ down to a B, B- almost. Yeah, it's time to move on from them. Ramon Whitehead was the Triple Crown winner, but he did not win the MVP. He was runner-up to Jedediah Skinwalker, I believe is his name, who's a long reliever. But he's definitely going to be sticking around. Shane Cruz, he's the only Bash Blonde who will be left on the roster after this season. He's going to be 28 years old, I believe, or 29. Still got a few years left in his prime, so I see no reason to move on from our top catcher just yet. And Eden Klippenstein really came on strong. Not in the regular season, per se. I didn't really start trusting her until the playoffs, and she did very well. Young infielder. She's got some promise. Lola Bush, she was only here for the playoffs, so she didn't do anything. She's gone. Kane Tambor, I am iffy on. He did nothing in the regular season, and he did all right in the postseason, but is he starting caliber? No. Burton Werthers, young catcher, we can still improve him. Nia Connor didn't do much in the regular season or the postseason for us. We're going to let her go. Another OG is going to be hitting the market. Bland Grips, I could use a younger backup third baseman, not going to lie, but he's a decent pinch hitter, so we might not get rid of him. We'll see. Moving to pitching. Yeah, well, in the regular season, Sawyer Radical was one of our best pitchers, so was Gresham Harris. Both of them did really well. Vic Kerr struggled in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he became a whole different pitcher. Miller Bruiser sucked in the playoffs until his last start where he threw a shutout, or threw a quality start with 1 run given up in 7+ innings. But in the regular season, he did just above average. Just below average, above average, I should say, yeah. So he was solid. I think we can get Bruiser another year. Is he the ace? No, we'll see. Celeste Pruitt, definitely going to stick around with her. Same with Valenzuela and Sky Sosa. Those three pitched out of their minds. Orion Reed and Tyler Tang, though. The rookie, he's overrated. That surrounded trait kills him every time it's active. Tyler Tang, he's just ass. So those two, they're going to be hitting the road as well. And Tang is another OG member of the roster who's going to be leaving. So there's going to be some turnover this year. All right, let us go ahead and jump to the free signing phase. All right, any retirements? There are none. Everybody's coming back for another year, including Moreno and Hazard, the captain. Both of them want to come back at 34 and 38 years old, but it's time to move on, guys. You've reached your peak, and you're not going to be doing a whole lot for us this year. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And your valuations, I don't see it. Like, Hazard is asking for $1 million over what she's worth, and Moreno's asking for, she's asking for just about, but they're just too old, and the regression is hitting them. I can't keep them on the roster anymore. Sorry, guys, I gotta let him go. Now, Shane Cruz, on the other hand, Shane Cruz is going to stay where he's at. He's worth 8.9, only asking 8.5. He's 27 years old now. Yeah, we're getting a steal on this catcher. He can't field, but he's one of our best hitters. So I see no reason in getting rid of Shane. He's going to be an automatic re-sign. He's 100% on board with his team. So go ahead, Shane. Burton Werthers, he's eager to stick around. He's worth 5.3, asking 5.3. That's a fair price. Go ahead, take your extra $200K, Burton. Go ahead, take that. Ariadne Hazard, our captain, one of our best hitters. Started the series in her first career at bat with a home run. Ended it in her last playoff at bat with a strikeout. It's unfortunate that regression hit her as hard as it did. Had it not and she was still an A or an A+, I would keep her for one more year. But the writing's on the wall. It's time to move on. Sorry, Captain. Take your 2 rings and ride off into the sunset and hopefully get picked up somewhere else. It's not going to be here. Kane Tambor, he is only worth 7. He is worth 7.5. He's asking 7.6. Only getting paid 6.9 right now. He has good traits, and he's solid. He's not starting caliber. He is bench caliber at best, and he's 27. Could I keep him and hang on to him for another season with this role? Probably. And I think I'm going to try and roll it. If he says no, he says no. Let's roll it and see what happens. Kane is on board. All right. So we keep him at the discounted price. Moreno, I'm sorry. You've regressed way too hard. I can't keep you on the roster anymore. Sorry, Bash Blonde, number 3. It's time to move on. So only one Bash Blonde will be on the roster next year, and it's Shane Cruz after those 2 releases. Eden Klippenstein was amazing. Like, she is a playoff hero for us. She is going to go down as a legend in this series. And yeah, she's decent DH, and unfortunately we're in a pitcher-hitting league, so we're on the pitching half of the hitting of half of the league, so she's no use to us anymore. But yeah, Klippenstein, she's a legend now here on in the channel. She's a legend for the team. She's got nowhere to go but up. If we can get her hitting ratings up, she'd be a quality starting second baseman. So we are going to re-sign her. That's basically a steal. Bob Shelton, he's worth 10.5. He's asking 10.7, staying where he's at. I'll give him another year. Go ahead, Bob. You can stay. Bland Grips, worth 5.2, only worth 5 mil. A little overpaid. He's 25. I probably could get a better corner infielder. I mean, Bland Grips isn't bad, but he doesn't really play. Like, it's kind of a wasted bench slot if you ask me. I think I'm going to let him go, and then we'll see what else is out there for backup corner infielders. Because we're going to need someone to help Tambor out as well. Lola Bush, we are not keeping her. She was here for the playoffs, and she did absolutely nothing. So, bye-bye. No hard feelings. No love lost for me. Whitehead, he is a steal at 9.2. He wants to stay at that. Please come back. Chris Flores, same thing. We got him as a steal right now. Keep him. Nia Connor, she's never going to play. With Flores stepping up big, winning Rookie of the Year, Ramon Whitehead coming into his own, and Bingo Coffee doing really well as well, Connor has no chance of playing, and I want to get a little bit younger as a bench outfielder out there. Maybe someone who can actually hit and do something for us, especially if one of these guys has an off day. We need someone who can jump in right off the rip, and all she can do is play center field. She can't even play the rest of the outfit. She plays first base. Sorry, Naya. Bye-bye. Bingo. Come on back, kid. Come on back. We got you for a steal. Miller Bruiser, we got him for a steal as well. Come on back. Vic Kerr, he's worth 8.6, and he's asking 9.1. Right now he's making 8.6. He's solid, but he didn't do so hot in the regular season. And his loyalty's on the lower end a little bit. I think we might be able to get a better pitcher for him, so I'm going to let him go as well. Harris, he's worth 9.9. We're overpaying him a little, but he's 24 years old. He is young. He is consistent as consistent comes. He's going to stay. Sawyer Radical, we pitched a lot with him last year, and I liked what I saw from him. This young man has some stuff. If we can bring his velo up, he'd be a pretty good pitcher. So you can stay as well. Celeste Pruitt, solid rookie campaign. Had a couple late losses that didn't go her way with lack of run support, but overall she's a really talented pitcher and she has a lot of potential. She can stay. Declan Valenzuela had a sub-2 ERA. If that doesn't say keep me on the roster, I don't know what does. What is 99? He should take this. I'm not worried about this. That's why you max out his loyalty. Tyler Tang, no. Just no. ERA over 9. ERA over 9 in the postseason. Fuck off. Orion Reed, you're an overrated rookie. We're an overrated rookie. Not happening. Sky Sosa, please come back, Sky. I beg you. 99%. I am not worried about this. Maxed out your loyalty for a reason. What? What? Bitch! I swear to Christ. Okay, Sosa. I respect the play. You had a massive season, and in the playoffs, you continued that trend. I can't wait for you to come crashing back down to earth when people don't offer you what you're worth. So now we are going to have to pay that extra $1 million. All right, but with that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 roster openings, 8 of which I purposely wanted. The 9th one did not go my way. Annoyingly. All right, well, let's jump into it. She does want to get paid. She's earned it, I guess. It was a 99% roll, though. How do you hit the 1 out of 100? Anyway, here's the top free agents around the league. Jonas Success, long reliever. Rebecca Radical. Jared Sosa, Kareem Newton. Veranda Bryan, and Abraham Angeles. A lot of pitchers here highlighting this free agent class. And then there's Angeles, who's the only position player. I really did roll a fucking nat run. A nat one for, what kind of roll would that be? Would that be for, insight? Or would that be like a, constitution check? Alright, Hazard's gone. Tang is gone. Moreno is gone. Sky Sosa walked. Connor is gone. Werthers is sticking around. He got paid. Kerr is gone. Grips is gone. Reed is gone. Bush is gone. Audrey Drumpf finally retires at age 44 from the Bards outfield. Bam Sweeney retires at age 38 from the top of the Bird Lizards pitching staff. Mackenzie Pine retires from the Leather Wings outfield. And Finley Cunningham retires from the top of the Toucans pitching rotation. I would say charisma. Fair point. Alright, so let's line up this roster for what we need to get. We need a starting caliber first baseman. And if there isn't one, a young one to develop behind Tambor, because he will be forced to be the starter. We need a new starting second baseman. So that's 3. We need a bench corner infielder. That's 4. We need a starting shortstop. That's 5. We need a bench outfielder. That's 6. A starting pitcher. 7. Hold on, I can't math. I'm stupid. That's 6. My bad. I'm dumb. And then we need 3 relievers. Okay, let's go find some shit. We'll start with pitching. Alright, so we need 1 starting pitcher to complete our rotation. We have a decent ace in Miller Bruiser. He's more of a 2. He probably shouldn't be the ace. Gresham Harris is borderline ace caliber already. He pitches better than Bruiser on a good day, so. So we have Zariah Tapia, who's going to be worth 17.2. That would be a big investment if I were to pay for her. 35, no, too old. Jared Sosa's solid 27. He's only worth 13 million. That's decent. That's more reasonable for an ace. Melvin Day's 29. We have Jamison Harrington, who I was looking at last season but couldn't get. He's pretty good too. He's worth 12.1. He's even better than Sosa. He'd be a good steal for a number 2 pitcher. I wouldn't mind that at all. Marigold Longstop's a little too old. I believe she's in her 30s. She is 30, actually. Lee Bellamy, 22-year-old. He is walk prone, but he has K Collector to balance it out. I'm okay with that. Johnny Guerra, one of the OG members of the roster. No. What did you do last year, Johnny? Let me see. Maybe you turned it around. You did, slightly, for the Dive Bombers, one of our division rivals. Okay. Pitched a little less innings, though. That's a little worrying. He's a maybe. Vic Kerr, I would always love to have Vic Kerr back. Sawyer Romano, worth 9.3. He is workhorse. Okay, so he tires less frequently. I like that. Put that on the list. Chris Klein, we're a rally stopper and worker. Put this man on the list. Okay. We finding some good ones now. What else we got? We got Trampelson's too young. She's still got choker. That scares me. Darth McIles or McIllies? Lee McMahon. Nebula Butler is solid. I like her. She pitched really well. No, she only has 3 pitches. Never mind. Mike Asiago. What are you, cheese? Still, solid. Solid ratings. Falls behind sucks, but it's not horrible. I can work with that. Outside of that, that is it for pitching. Nothing lower than that. Moving to relievers. Now, we could go out and get another long reliever. I wouldn't mind someone like Kareem Newton, but he's worth 12.9, so probably not going to buy him. There is Kason Vu, who's a C+, K Collector. Okay, K Collector. I like it. I like it. Decent ratings. Fastball, slider, changeup. Probably could use a little more variety, but solid. Knox Dropkin, no. Nyla Witness, no. 30, 34, 29. Muhammad Fleshman would be nice. Specialist K Collector, no. 10 million. We can get a little younger there, surely. Sound Instigate has Specialist. I like that. 7.6. Solid. I'll keep that one on there. Trespass Barrett. Or is it Trespasse? So this is basically Orion Reed without Surrounded. And one less pitch. You know what? Why not? Teal Mustard's 38. Reed, no. Blaine Steele, no. Sky Sosa, I would love Sky Sosa back. Please let me bring her back. Please, I beg you. No. No. Hell no. Wyatt Barton, okay. Disciplined. Solid. Elite 2-seamer. Okay. Natasha Walton, no. Bull, Ordy, no. Manthorpe, no. Dana Dantas. Okay. Stimulated would be good for a reliever late in games. I wouldn't mind that. Raymond Benson. That is moldable if I've ever seen one. That is a rookie pitcher right there. The 2 rookie starting pitchers, C+ and D-. Game, what are you smoking? I don't know. It must be some good shit, though. What else we got? I don't think we'll go any lower than a C+. I want to see if there's any other rookies out here. There is rookie closer Marvin Simpson. He looks pretty good, but I don't like closers, so I avoid them at all costs, especially in a league where you have to pinch it for your pitcher constantly. I'd like to have extra length. And then there's also Ian Nolan. Still no, it's a closer. All right, so that's relievers starred. Let's move on to our offense that we need to go after. All right, let's do this. Age and position, please. Okay. We don't need a catcher, although Silas Mason is a bit of an upgrade over Burton Werthers. Let's compare. What do we got? Better power, better contact. So we have a better hitter, better fielder too, but he has no arm. Is it worth it, though? Maybe. Testy Booper still hasn't retired. Respect. Yep, the OG closer for us. I'll keep an eye on you, Mason. You might be better than Werther's. But yeah, moving on. Jolly Macintosh. Nice. Solid. First base. Okay. So screw Kick, or not Kick, Kirk would be a good development option behind Tambor. But that would mean Tambor's the starter. Really, there are no young first basemen besides him. Are you kidding me? Trip Harper be a good starter, though. Can't field, but he can hit. He can mash. 29. RBI hero and distractor. I could work with that. Outside of that, the next best one's Abraham Angeles. He's only worth 12.8. Hazard's asking for $28 million. Oh my Christ. Shoot Oldham. Pardon me. Shoot Oldham hasn't retired. He is 44. Respect. Jolly even has utility trait to play the outfield. That would be an interesting bench piece. You are correct. Maybe I overlooked her too quickly. Let's put her on the list too. That would cover the bench outfield slot and the backup catcher slot all at the same time. But I would still have another outfielder just in case. But it would add extra depth. That is a nice little layer I didn't notice. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, so other than that, Abraham Angeles is the only other interesting one, I would say. I'm not going to get Hazard, honest. I like Ariadne, but she's too old. And Angeles is pushing it at 31. That is a risk. I might not even go after him, honestly. So moving to second base, we need a second baseman starter. What do we got? We have Gabrielle Acosta, who's 19. She's a rookie. She is a bench player. She should not be a starter. Camden Lozano could be a starter. Doesn't have an arm, but that's okay. Second basemen don't need arms. Ronald Appleseed, another rookie. He is not starting caliber. Aresti Blacksmith. Who the fuck came up with these names? You deserve a raise in a new office. Put this one on the list. This is a starter if I've ever seen one. Alright, Hector Lowe, he's decent. He could also be a starter. I also like the commitment to the pink. If we sign him, our two second basemen will both be pinkettes. Chess Hicks, another solid option. Ooh, she's close to signing too. Ooh, okay. We need to think about that. Davis Smacks, he's not a starter. He can't hit. He's not a starter. I don't care if it's lying to me. Tanner McDaniel, I don't think he's starting caliber anymore. Ahmed Benton, he is starting caliber, but he's 29. That's pushing it. Hang Anderson is starting caliber, but again, pushing it. And Butterfingers, I don't like that trait in my infield at all. So get out of here. Moreno, no. Sorry, girl. Sorry, Avi. Instant signing for the name alone, I don't even care. Well, we gotta let's get the money down first. I would like to pay for about $9 million. Alright, moving down the list, we do need a backup corner infielder, specifically at third base. We have third baseman shortstop Gustavo Mess. He is a work in progress, but he is a pinch hit option. C- is too low for me. Pass. Alessandro Richard, third base and second. Not what I'm looking for. Pass. Milana Carr, RBI 0, automatic pass. Jeffrey Shiso, B-. He's better than Grips. Put him on the list. I like him. Easy target's a bit of a bummer, but we can work with that. Utility player Ryan Sicily. I saw this man in the playoffs. He's got potential. He's better than Grips. I'd like him. I'd like him as well. And only worth $6 million? Please. More the merrier. Liana Stevenson also would be an option as well. Wesley Mullins, he's starting caliber, no. Roydus Wallace, no. Beefly Foundwood. I forgot he was in here. Chess Hicks instantly catches your eye as well. Yes, Chess Hicks is good as well. Like, that is starting caliber. And I believe Hicks was on a playoff team last year, if I remember correctly. She was on the Bionics at the end of the year. Okay. They were in the hunt for the playoff spot, and they did make it, I believe. And they did make it, actually, and they lost to us in the first round of the playoffs. I remember that now. Yeah, so we placed her in the postseason as well. Look at that. And she's being respectable with her asking price. She's only 1.7 above what she is actually worth. Got to keep that in mind. There are some good options here, indeed. We haven't even gone through the star point yet. Foundwood, I'm going to say no. Fisher Hokey, utility player. That's nice. But probably not what I'm looking for. He's a little too old for a backup. All right, now Ben, we need a shortstop. That's right. What do we got? Rookie Maya Rogers. That is an instant go on the list. Like, that is what I'm looking for. We got a solid fielder with a good arm that can be developed and a good bat on top of that as well. That is what you want as a prototypical starting shortstop, and you want under $10 million. Hallelujah. Burt Majors is a no. He's not starting caliber. Malcolm Craig is not starting caliber either. Juliet Park is borderline starting caliber, more bench than anything else. Red Hartman would be the next starting caliber man on the list. He's wants $14 million, though. Probably not who I'm going to sign, but I'll star him anyway. And other than that, there's nothing left. Bench outfield, Nicholas Gallagher, right off the rip. That's amazing right there. You can play all the outfield positions. You can't field, but you can drop bombs. And you're an automatic pinch hit option. $7 million. Rivet Bean, contact bat. Even more of a work in progress. Probably not what I'm looking for. Hemi Reyes, hell no. I just had him on there for shits and giggles. D. Serrano, utility player, put them on the list. Sample Moore's a no. A little too old for a C if you're asking me at 24. Hokey still hasn't developed. That's a shame. Bonilla's a no. Blake Dastardly, that's a bench outfielder. Okay, that's solid. I like that. Fluttercon, no. Fist Connor, no. Moving down the list here, we'll move to the next young option. In center, John Elliston is testing free agency. He was on the Bionics as well. Remember him. He can play the outfield. That's nice. Base jogger's a bit of a pain in the ass with him being a speedster, but all right. Oh my God. Cowie Angeles, I believe is how you say that. Nia Connor's a no. Michaela Success. That is a good bench bat right there if I've ever seen one. Big good bench player. Dante Kirk is a no. Womp Munster is a no. Nelly Strickland is a no. Macias is a no. Moving to right field. All right, we have Arnold Liu, 19. Decent. Gene Liu, his cousin. Rally starter and clutch are good traits. Not going to lie, that's pretty damn good. Sardi's too good. Teacup leg strong. Solid name. No. Enriquez, that's starter. Samir Payne is a no. PJ Freeman is a no. And that's too old. Okay. We got our starts. Let's sim up 5 rounds here. All right. So, first roster move, Khaleesi Mephisto signs to the Bionics, replacing Stump Duran, the left fielder. Tramplers then make the next move. They pick up Iceman Ruiz in left on the bench, and they pick up a bench outfielder, Hex Rago. Or Hex Rago, depending on how you pronounce it. Quick reminder, Bobby Bonilla is still being paid by the Mets. Chris Davis still getting paid by the Orioles. Oh, yeah. Round 2, below zeros get utility player Fisher Hokey. Good thing I didn't star him. Round 3. No roster moves here. Round 4. No roster moves here. Last one. Round 5. Chess Hicks. God damn it, I pushed my luck too hard. Fuck. Well, Beasts were a playoff team, and they actually know how to put their team together, so. Fuck. Anyway. Anyone else? Nope, that's it. Okay. That is a shame. All right, let's check our picks here. What do we got? that's not what I want. There we go. Okay, Mason 9.6. He's worth 6.6. McIntosh is worth 8.3 at 11.4. We got time on them. Screw Kirk, he's almost there. He's got a couple more rounds as well in him. Same with Trip Harper. I believe he is 1 million, so we need to keep an eye on Trip. Angeles, he's also only got 1 million left, so we need to keep an eye on them as well. Oh yeah, I forgot Chris Davis. How did he fall off so bad? Ah, that would be the Adderall. Costa, 3 over. Lozano, 12.7. Okay, he's there. Aresti Blacksmith, 8.8. Oh, well then. Yeah, he got too used to the prescription. That's exactly what happened. Hector Lowe, he's decent. He could also be a starter as well, I suppose. He's a nice backup option, but they got a couple to go. Got a while to go on them as well, 3 million. All right, Shiso, he's got a while to go. Same with Sicily. Stevenson. Looks like there's only a couple bench guys. Oh, Red Hartman is ready almost, but 32. I don't want to pay a 32-year-old. I really don't. I will take my chances with Maya Rogers. Serrano is there. Gallagher, not there yet. They got a couple more to go. 3 million. Dastardly, nope. Anybody else I need to really worry about here? Not particularly. Most of them are 3 million away, so we can probably go a couple more rounds. I'd say we'll do 2, and we'll check the 2 1 million guys, and then we'll go from there. All right, moving to pitchers. Let's see. Asiago is 20. He is 3-4, 3-5, 2-9, 3-4, 3-1. 3-4, 3-3, 3-3. 4, let's see, 3-3, 3 million over, 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 2-9, 2-8. Sound and Skate's really the only close one at 1-3. So yeah, let's go 2 rounds here and see what things are looking like. 1. No roster moves, and 1 more. You know what, let's do a 3rd one. Why not? Let's do 1 more. I'm feeling risky. Granted, this bit me in the ass once already, but, you know, it should work out this time. And it did. Perfect. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, so let's see who is almost down. 1-7, 1-7, 1-7. Yeah, we can keep going on these guys. Who's the close ones here? They should be down probably close to about 400K. Alright, so Screw Kirk's down to 0.7 million above his thing. Sound and Skate's 0.4 million. He is close. And then Angeles is close as well. 0.2. Same with Trip Harper. Okay, so the moment of truth. Do we trust Trip Harper to be our starting first baseman at 29 years old? Good power bat, RBI hero. He has distractor as well, which is a solid trait. He's a good hitter. I'll give him that. Decent runner, but he can't field. Really appreciate them adding the asking valuation. Yeah, it is really helpful to pick on when to sign players, and that's really helpful to find who I'm looking for as well. Angeles, he is bona fide. He's like a bona fide proven hitter, a good athlete, but he can't field. And I'm getting basically the same thing from Harper at a lesser level. So I'm going to play it smart and take the cheap option here. We're going to go ahead and go with Trip Harper. He's going to be the new starting first baseman, getting $3 million cut from the salary of Hazard, and he will be the starting first baseman on opening day. And Kane Tambor will once again be his backup. So we are done with first base. All right, moving to the other positions. Most of them are still only about 1 million or so over what they're worth. So we got a few more rounds on these guys. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. Shortstop, Red Hartman, 32. I don't want to pay a 32-year-old. As good as Red Hartman is, regression is right around the corner, and I want to go Meyer Rogers or bust here. So if Hartman gets signed, then so be it, but I'm not going to pursue him any longer. Any other offensive guys I need to worry about right now? It's not looking like it, so I think we can keep going. Yeah, I think we can keep going. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we are good. We're good. We can keep going for them. Moving to pitching. One 6, 1 2, 1 7, 1 6. The only one I believe is Instigate that we need to worry about. Is Instigate worth signing? Probably. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, Sound Instigate is B+. That is an upgrade over Tyler Tang, and it's an upgrade over Ryan Reed. And Specialist exists, which is a really great trait. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a good pitcher right here. 3 pitches only, but you know what? You got Specialist, you got a shot to make the roster. I only worth 7.6, not bad. Plus, if we can get Barrett for the same price and Sosa or Barton over Barrett, you know, probably Barrett. He's a better pitcher. There's a Dana Dantas, and we also have Raymond Benson available as well if we miss. So, yeah, I say let's just take Instigate now. Let's get him now. He can replace Orion Reed. He can place Orion. He can place Orion Reed's spot on the roster here. Not a flash move, but a solid move, yes. And we can advance a couple more rounds here. So round 10 is going to be done here. No roster moves to report, so let's go another round. There goes Zariah Tapia, which is fine. I wasn't going to pay $18 million for a pitcher. Had a feeling that was going to happen. One more. Get to 12 here. Okay. False Knights get Rebecca Radical. Jonas Success to the Gold Codes. Really top tier players, which I don't have the money for. We're going to go another round. All right, so people are starting to come off the board here. Let's slow down and let's figure out what's going on. Kareem Newton got picked up by the Bionics. Jared Sosa to the Riddles. Wesley Mullins to the Night Bats. Cowie Angeles to the Below Zeros. Again, these are all the star level players. Zerwin Rico off the Riddles for Muhammad Fleshman. Thank God he's going to be in the other conference. I don't need to see his ass anymore. Red Hartman to the False Knights. Okay, and that's it. All right. All right, so everybody's about where they're worth. Is Jolly McIntosh worth the upgrade over Burton Werthers? Burton Werthers is making, what, $4 or $5 million? Yeah, so we would be paying a little bit extra. But I think what she brings to the table cannot be ignored. You're talking about a catcher who's a good fielder with a good arm and a great power bat with decent contact to boot behind it. She can't run, but that's fine. Most catchers can't. She can play the outfield positions with utility. There is value here that cannot be understated. And I am willing to pay the extra $3 million to bring that in. So we're going to upgrade backup catcher here. And McIntosh will probably find her way onto the field more so in the outfield than she will behind the plate, unless Shane Cruz is struggling. So that's a good move there. Upgrade catcher. All right, moving down to we did first base already, so moving down to second base, we have Camden Lozano, who is decent, worth $12 million. Probably not going to pay him that. Aresti Blacksmith, $9 million. Just for the name alone, I trust her enough to be the starter. We got a great power hitter in the vein of Moreno. She has better speed than Moreno ever did. She is a better fielder than Moreno ever was. Arm's probably about the same, but you know, contact is a bit lower. That's the only downside. But we're getting a young, developable player. 24 years old. This is a great signing right here. And it's the same money we were paying Moreno. So let's take it and run with it. All right, so we're good at second base now. Don't need Lozano. or Hector Lowe. As much as I love Hector Lowe, I think Aresti Blacksmith had the edge, being younger and whatnot. Same with Acosta. Acosta was a rookie, but no, I have Klippenstein. I'm going to put my faith in her. Now, back up third base, we have Liana Stevenson, we have Jeffrey Shiso, and we have Ryan Sicily start here. So Sicily's a utility player with magic hands, which is good for third base, and he's a bunter. He's not a hitter, though. Liana Stevenson has RBI hero, which means she's a good pinch hit option, and she's got power in her bat, but she will never play the field, most likely. Jeffrey Shiso probably will never play the field as well. He's a more complete hitter than Stevenson is-ish. Speed is up there, and he's got a good arm as well. Contact for his right-hander is not as valuable. Easy target would have maximum debuff on it, though. That's tough. Damn it. Magic Hands would be max boosted, though, for Sicily. I think we take Sicily here. I like having the extra playability in the field. Let's go ahead and get him on the roster. And he can replace Bland Grips here. That's a little bit of an upgrade in the money department, but I'll take it. Yeah, I would go for Ryan as well. Yeah, no arm, but you know what? He's a utility player. We can just move him around the field to where he fits. All right, now we need shortstop. Okay, shortstop. Where is shortstop? What we got? So we have Maya Rogers, 9-7. Automatic signing. I'm not even going to question this. Give me the money. Thank you. That is not even a question. I was not even concerned there. There was no other option. It was Maya Rogers or bust. And I'm not going to bust there. No, we need the shortstop. It's one of the most important positions in the field. So now bench outfielder, we do need to go a little bit cheaper on. So probably players under $7 million would be nice. Blake Dastardly would probably be ideal. Got Cannon Arm and Steeler there, but Steeler, there's not going to be a lot of boost on it, unfortunately. Just don't tell her she was playing B. I would never dream of it. Elliston, he'd be solid. I like Elliston, but he's going to be worth too much money, I think. Michaela's Success is in the same boat. What else we got? Gene Liu is going to be $6 million on the dot. I like him. His cousin Arnold is available as well. Rally Starter and Clutch are solid traits. Those are pretty damn good. Liu doesn't have anything. I think if we want the ultimate bench, Liu is probably the smart option here to save money for the pitching side of things. So I think we take the rookie Arnold Liu here. He can replace Connor, and he can just do whatever he wants out there in the outfield. As good as some of those guys were, we had to take what we could get. Gene Liu's going to be special. I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel it too. I hope we picked the right Liu brother or cousin, I think. Because I don't think they're actually brothers. I think they're cousins. I think Arnold's a smart play here just for money purposes. All right, moving to pitching. So we still need 2 relievers, and we still need a starting pitcher as well. Harrington's probably out with that line of thought because he's too much money. Lee Bellamy, no, maybe. Vic Kerr, we've got him down to where he was. Romano and Klein are worth more than him. I think we might be going after Mike Asiago, honestly, because we're going to need some money. Because we still got a couple more to get. Case and Vu, he might be a signing as well. Trespass Barrett is solid. He's right about what he's worth. Sky Sosa, I would love to have Sky back, honestly, and I think I might just pay her the money now. I don't want to risk losing her, especially after how well she did last season. Let's go ahead and get her. $7 million left. We're out of money. Shit. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Fuck. Okay. Or the path that's below game is weak. Yeah, they could be Irish twins, yeah. Ah, crap. We're going to have to suck this up, aren't we? Wyatt Barton wouldn't be a bad signing. Dana Dantas, Raymond Benson. We're just going to have to go really economically cheap here with our last couple signings. We're going to have to go with the rookie pitcher, Raymond Benson. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Bring him in, and we have $1.8 million left. And we still need a starting pitcher. Fuck. Alright, so we have somewhere down the line royally fucked this up and overcalculated our money. Alright, this is getting ugly, folks. Give me a minute. Let's think about this. Okay. Where can we save money? Well, the obvious answer would be Kane Tambor starts. We cut Trip Harper for a bench first baseman. And then we use the rest of the money to get a starting pitcher. That's one option. Number 2 is we cut Bob Shelton to get a cheaper starting third baseman. I don't like that option. I like Bob. Option 3... we cut either Bruiser or Harris. And we get a cheaper starter. That's it. That's really all we got. Okay. Miller, yeah, Miller is looking more likely because Harris is more consistent. And this is tough. I really backed us into a corner with these moves, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to do 2. I think we're going to have to do 2 of them. All right. What are we going to do? Raven Conrad's 29. Really, the only young first baseman is Screw Kirk. All right. Miller and Kane. But would we? I think we should keep Kane. If we're gonna cut Trip Harper, I think we should keep Kane. I like his traits. His traits are good. They're gonna carry him. I think they're gonna have to carry him. That's all we got left. But yeah, I think definitely cutting Miller Bruiser is the smart way to go about this as well. Okay. Okay. I think I know what we're doing. All right, we signed Screw Kirk. Do we cut Tambor? Or do we cut Trip Harper? We get more money if we cut Trip Harper. We will cut, $5 million? Tambor, we only get 3 back. And we still need to sign 2 players, because we're going to cut Bruiser as well. And we still need enough to sign that last starter. Crap. Maybe signing McIntosh wasn't the smartest idea now that I think about it, but I couldn't pass that up. The value she has is just astronomical. And Blacksmith is not a cut candidate, no. Ryan Sicily's got bench depth, I like that. Arnold Liu is probably the questionable signing, but it is what it is. Tough times, indeed, tough times. Yeah, I say Trip Harper goes. We bring Kirk in. He replaces Harper. We get $5 million back for that. And then go to the pitching. We sign Asiago automatically. He'll replace Bruiser. That gives us another $2 million and some change. Another 2.1. So that puts us at 8.9. That is not horrible. Okay, I think we can work with this. We've hit a recession. Indeed. We're out of money. Okay, there's one thing we can do. Now, this is ballsy. This is ballsy. Hey, Wild Dog, welcome back. Welcome back. Ballsy. we go after York or Cooker. But we have Celeste Pruitt, who is a long reliever, who we can use religiously. Now, I want you guys to hear me out. So she gets ahead. That's not horrible. We can use that. Hell no. I just noticed she has meltdown. So Cooker is not an option. She's not the choice. I think Coraline York is. I think we can sneak her down to 2 million, and then we can just steal her. Hey, Shenable, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Yes, there's questionable decisions. We've hit a recession. There is also still Kaysen Vu, who could be the 4th starter as a long reliever. He has K Collector, which is good. But if we sign him, he is not going to be the 4th starter. The 4th starter is going to be Celeste Pruitt. Ooh, decisions. Ooh. We have backed ourselves into a corner, folks. Yikes, this is bad. We could also go for another young reliever. Are there any other young relievers here? We can get a young, low-level reliever like Dana Dantos. Move Pruitt into the starting rotation. That's an option as well. But I was hoping for a little bit, less. So maybe not. I think we're kind of stuck. Knox Dropkin, same thing applies. We sign him. Pruitt goes in the starting rotation. Yeah, we are stuck in a rock and a hard place here, folks. Coleman has good trade sense. She's cheap. That is true. She is. Where is Coleman? I know who you're talking about. I just saw her name, and I don't know where she is. Is it Coleman, or are you Coleman? I'm not seeing Coleman. Are you talking Coraline? Or am I just not seeing what you're talking about? Oh, Abet Coleman. Oh, thank you. 30 years old, though. I think the only thing about her is that she is 30. She's already cheaper than what she's valued at, so we would be getting a steal here. Rally Stopper's good, so is Clutch. You know what? I think you made a saving move here. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Saving throw. Unfortunately, Vic Kerr will not be back, but, that is what it is, unfortunately. But we will have money at the end of the day. $5.7 million at the end of everything. Okay. So we took a little bit of a step back there in the starting rotation, not going to lie here. They had us in the first half. I don't like it, but at the same time, she's not a D+, so I'll take it. She might be a pleasant surprise. They never expected you. Well, yeah, that's because they have no souls. I think she's more of a brunette now that I'm looking at it, but maybe in the game it is actually a ginger. I think Asiago is definitely a fucking ginger. Alright, I'm going to look through the team one more time, make sure there's no other places that I'm comfortable with cutting money anywhere. Shelton I don't want to get rid of. I like him. Flores and Coffee are good. Harris is now the ace. I can't cut him now. I think maybe the only one we could possibly cut for money would be Instigate or Sosa, but I'll take what we got right now. I think I'm happy with what we have for the most part, and we'll just see how it plays out. You'll take full responsibility for her being good if that happens? Okay, you got it. All right, let's sim the offseason, see if any other young guys come up. All right, any of our guys get picked up here? Lozano, Fletcher, Savage, Farley, Simpson, Sicily, Shaw, Enriquez goes to the Nocturnals. That's a big move. She was on the Bards last year, I believe. No, she was on the Champs. That's right. That's a move. Division rival move there. Harrington to the Bionics, okay. Angeles to the Toucans. Chopper Sardi to the Swampers. Cantu to the Tramplers. He's going across conferences, our former third baseman. Riley Deputy's going to the Tramplers as well, so she's leaving. And Veranda Bryan stays in the division. Instead of being on the Bird Lizards, she is now on the Bards. Nellie Strickland, Braden Macias, Chris Klein, Hang Anderson, Smear Payne. Ooh, Payne's going to the Gold Coats. That might upgrade their outfield. Longstop's going to the Nocturnals. Believe she was on the Bionics, actually. Donovan, okay. There's Orbit Ross. Tanner McDaniel to the Riddles as well. Vanessa Underhanded. Silas Mason, the rookie catcher. He'll go to the Below Zeros. Toblum, Bellamy, and Special. The Hazard has not been signed yet. She is still out here. Robertson's going to the Dive Bombers, so he's off the Champs. Teacup Legstrong going to the Nocturnals. They also get Nicholas Gallagher, the rookie left fielder. Wyatt Barton, another reliever, to the Nocturnals. Sky Jock moves to the Bionics. Orion Reed, our former reliever, has been picked up by the Dive Bombers. Good luck with him, Dive Bombers. You're going to need it. Elliston to the Beasts. Dropkin to the Toucans. Gene Liu, the cousin of our new bench outfielder Arnold Liu, is going to the Toucans. So he'll stay in division. Johnny Guerra stays in the division. He's moving to the Bird Lizards from the Dive Bombers. Pance Esquivel still with the Toucans, I believe. Parker Sierra. Fabian Jackman. Ryan Kramer. Potts. Arias. Withers Oldman has been picked up by the Toucans. We'll see him in the division as well. Nyla Witness going to the Bards. Ooh, Malik Esquivel, the catcher, to the Dive Bombers. Josiah Blacksmith. Vic Kerr has been picked up by the Dive Bombers. He is staying in division. DiSerrano, Randy Lee. Ariadne Hazard, the former captain, is going to the Bionics, a conference rival, not a division rival. Benton, Garrison, Butler, Romano, P.J. Freeman, Nolan, Barrett, Parker. Let's keep going. Michaela Success, Richard, Connor, Hector Lowe, Blaine Steele, Roquefort. That is Kaya Roquefort, the closer, not Jackson Roquefort, the outfielder. Teal Mustard, Crashton Roach, Beefly Foundwood, Adriel Greer. Moving to the Bottlenoses, thank God. Dana Dantas. Tyler Tang has been picked up by the Bottlenoses. Good luck. You're going to need it. Camden Stark to the Beasts. Liam McMahon to the Beasts. Johnny Manthorpe to the Furry Flyers. Thornton to the Swampers. Harper, who we originally had signed, we cut for money to get back. He's in the Trackers roster now. Juliet Park. Liam Walls, Piper Trampleson, Bubba Blackwell, Rail Butcher, Alicia Shid, Don McKenzie, Burt Lobster, Sid Fry, Lilith MacDonald, Dirth McIllies, Drew Oldie, Nixon Leverage, he's moving to the Furry Flyers, Dancer Gaines. Moreno's still out here. Did I customize all the teams or just my team? All of the teams were randomly generated, actually. They're all custom. I had no say in it. It was just random. Whatever showed up, showed up. And that's what we went with. I was just like, give me your finest 20 teams you have laying around. Peacock, Hokie, Bartlett, Pruitt, Carr, Smacks, Malone, Conrad, Sienna push-ups to the Tramplers. Khan replaces Ford Cruz. Okay. Cooker, Sandoval, former starter, former ace of our pitching staff back in year 1. He is on the Trackers now. Went Quinn. Justin Knockmore, Chloe Rodriguez, Kaysen Vu, who we were looking at for a while, picks the Trackers. Dante Kirk. Moreno's been signed. She's in division. She's on the Bards. We'll see her a lot this year. Dozen rolls to the Leather Wings. They also get Enriquez. Jeffrey Shiso, who we were looking at, goes to the Night Bats. Burnt Majors, our former backup shortstop, also goes to the Night Bats. Yeah, you're good. You're good. No worries. Lola Bush, who we released, is going to the Barge. She'll stay in division as well. McClure, Bull. Okay, now round 20, nothing doing. Okay, so that I think most of the roster purge is over. Let's see who is out here. Any young players? So there are a lot of young bench players. None I'm interested in trying to develop at this time. Coraline York is still out there. She dropped under $2 million, guys. I'm just saying. We can get more money back. I blame it on my age. Fair enough. Burton Werthers, who we released, is still out here. Same with Miller Bruiser. Prack, no. Come on, it'd be funny for the memes. It's like the Turf Hudson signing for the playoffs in the heaters. The spray bottle? Why? Damn, I don't have enough crafty players. Oh, crap. Thankfully, there's only 2 traits of that on the roster, so it's not a big hurt, but still sucks. Does anyone have a PS5? I do not know. I have chosen Xbox as my child. My brother actually has one. Nia Connor is still out here as well. Liana Stevenson is actually surprisingly still out here. We probably could have gotten her for cheap over Ryan Ortiz, or Ryan Sicily. Same with Dastardly. He's still out here as well. He probably could have been cheaper than our current outfielder. Land Grips is still out here as well, but no one I'm like looking at that I'm like, oh, I like that player, I want to get them, or, you know, something like that. At least not in the position player side of things. Pitchers. There's York, Rico. No. I mean, hold on. No, he's still not low enough. He's never going to get low enough, I don't think. But, be interesting to see. Rico has what? He has elite slider. Alright, that's decent. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, we can ignore it then. We'll just see if any young guys are released then. Philip Silva, cut by the Bird Lizards for Liana Stevenson. Okay. 26, 27. McMackey to the Bottlenoses. Mata to the Leather Wings. They also get Brian Smile. Give Coleman a try and maybe pick up York if it doesn't work out. If she's still around, sure. Nope. 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 Okay, what's the stipulation? I have to go, what, half the season? Are we talking half the season or a quarter of the season? 5 games, okay. Well, I think we play 32, if I remember correctly, or it's like 24. So that would be 5 out of 16 is almost half the season. I would say half. 2 starts. Half a season is 4 starts. So, or no, half a season is 3 starts. My bad. Can't math. Yeah, okay. 3 starts. Okay, I could work with that. At minimum 2, max 3. 3 would be half the season. I'll take it. That's a good deal. Alright, we're going to end the offseason here. No big young players were released or anything. But Miller Bruiser is still a free agent. I want to point that out. So is Burton Werthers, I believe. Bland Grips is still a free agent as well. Oh, fuck. There we go. Let's swim up here and see what happens. That's alright. Yeah, 2 or 3 starts is fine with me. I can give her that much. We'll see how she does. Alright, no one was signed, so guys who we released that are still free agents. Let's see. Testy Booper still hasn't retired. Malcolm Craig, who was on our team last year briefly, is still a free agent. Let's see, who else? Mateo Diaz, one of our original relievers, is still a free agent. Bland Grips, who we cut, is still a free agent. We could probably get him back on the cheap. Nia Connor is still a free agent. Who else? Burton Werthers. One of our OG outfielders, Lax Hokie. And it looks like York is still out here. Miller Bruiser was signed. I don't know by whom, unless I missed him already. Yeah, Miller Bruiser got signed and I missed it. I did not see where he went. There he is. Leather Wings. Okay, Miller. Okay, I see you. You have a good feeling about Coleman? Hoping you're not wrong? I hope not. Alright, well, let's sim up to the next game here and see how things are going to shake out here in year number 3 for the Thumpers. What kind of team are we now? Alright, opening day game, Champs and Bionics here. Bionics going to blow it in 13 innings, losing 9-5 as the Champs start off the season with a win. Gold Coats taking on the Tramplers. Gold Coats were the worst team in the league last year. And they start the season off with a loss again. Furry Flyers and Riddles. Riddles made the surprising playoff run. They lose 4-3, though, to the Furry Flyers here in their first game. Nocturnals beat the Swampers in a pair of playoff teams matching up. Nice pitchers duel. Bards shut out the Toucans 4-0. Bottlenoses and Blowzeros. Blowzeros win 5-1. Final game of the sim. Bird Lizards and Dive Bombers. Dive Bombers are going to hold on and win 10-6. So it looks like we're playing a team out of our division to start. Or it could be out of conference as well, because there's still 3 teams in the Chumpton division that haven't played yet. We are playing the Nightbats, who are from said Chumpton division. So Gresham Harris, who has been promoted to the ace, will now be our first pitcher in the rotation, and he'll be facing the new ace, I believe, of the Nightbats, Dallas Kent. Okay. So looking at the team, we're balanced across the board. Our only thing that is a little below everything is our starting pitching, which I understand. Okay, so we did a pretty good job balancing out the team, having to cut a lot of older players from the roster, so that's good. Hopefully it turns into a winning season again. Let's see, what's the lineup going to look like for opening day? We will have a DH. So Blake Shelton, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the country singer's playing third base, everybody. No, Bob Shelton is going to be starting off the year at third base once again, the second-year player. Then it's Bingo Coffee, the second-year right fielder. Kane Tambor is going to get his first starting action of his career, as he is going to be the primary first baseman moving forward here in year 3, one of the OGs. Chris Flores, the second-year center fielder, will bat cleanup. Shane Cruz will bat 5th. The only remaining Bash Blonde is the DH. Maya Rogers, the new shortstop who we added, will bat 6th. Ramon Whitehead, the Triple Crown winner, will bat 7th. New signee Aresti Blacksmith will start at second base. And new signee backup catcher Jolly McIntosh will get the start, batting number 9 behind the plate. Very enjoyable, though. Thank you. I agree. It was very tense at times. Looking at the bench, we have new signing bench outfielder Arnold Liu. We have new utility player Ryan Sicily, who we stole from one of the playoff teams. Klippenstein returns, and we have new backup first baseman Screw Kirk. Pitching rotation outside of Gresham Harris, who is the ace. Our number 2 pitcher now is rookie Mike Asiago. Apparently he's a block of cheese. With that skin tone, that makes sense. Sawyer Radical returns, and we have new signing Abet Coleman, the 30-year-old veteran. Pitching bullpen, it is going to be Celeste Pruitt returning, as well as Declan Valenzuela and Sky Sosa. Sound Instigate, who we picked up, the lefty specialist, and then Raymond Benson, the rookie 19-year-old reliever. I'm going to check these roster moves and make sure these guys are actually rookies here. What do we got? Oh, yeah, I have to do it from the My Team screen. That's right. Sorry. I'm dumb. All right, McIntosh is a rookie. Kirk, I know, is not a rookie. It's his third year. He was on the Riddles, okay? And he was dumped. Blacksmith should be a rookie. No, she's from the Trackers. Interesting. Huh. She must have been on the bench then, because I don't ever remember playing against her. All right, Sicily, I know, is not a rookie, but we picked him up from the Swampers. We faced them in the championship last year. Maya Rogers is a rookie. Okay. Arnold Liu is a rookie, I believe, as well. He is. Mike Asiago is a rookie. Coleman, where have you pitched? The Nightbats, your old team, eh? I bet. Okay. Instigate, I know, is not a rookie. It's his third year. He stole him from the Bird Lizards, a division rival. Yes. And then Raymond Benson should be a rookie. He is. Okay, so we signed a couple players. Okay. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. The offseason is now in the books here for year number 2. We had a lot of roster moves this offseason. I believe we had 9 roster moves we had to make, and then we made a couple more on top of that when we ran out of money. New additions to the team look like this. We have new backup first baseman, Screw Kirk. He's going to be a bench guy moving forward. We have new rookie third-year second baseman, Aresti Blacksmith, who we picked up from the Trackers. Rookie backup outfielder, Arnold Liu. Klippenstein returns. Bingo Coffee returns. Shane Cruz returns. So does Sawyer Radical. New rookie pitcher, Mike Asiago. Sky Sosa we brought back. Gresham Harris returns. Kane Tambor returns. Rookie pitcher, reliever, Raymond Benson. Sound Instigate we picked up from the Bird Lizards. Jolly McIntosh, rookie backup catcher. Backup utility third baseman infielder Ryan Sicily we stole from the Swampers. Abed Coleman we picked up from the Night Bats in free agency. Bob Shelton returns. Ramon Whitehead returns. Declan Valenzuela, Celeste Pruitt, Chris Flores also all return. And we have a new rookie shortstop in Maya Rogers. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'm going to catch you on the next episode, everybody, where we will kick off year number 3 here on the road against the Night Bats as we debut our new look team after restructuring the roster a little bit, making them younger as a whole. Shout outs to Matcha and one Wild Dog for sticking around so long. Thank you guys. Love hearing from you as always. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the tense off-season video that we just sat through. I'll catch you on the next one, everybody. That's going to do it for me tonight. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.